Now let us go to project milestones, start inserting the activity. Press insert and I'll rename this as milestone ms-10000. This is start of project. Enter, then insert. Next activity will be like say start of excavation. And the next activity will be completion of substructure. Then completion of superstructure. Then completion of testing and commissioning, and then handing over. Okay, since these all are milestone activities, we have to convert this into a milestones. Let us select the first activity, go to general tab and activity type, just click here. Since this we are telling that start of project, let us make this as start milestone. And even for the excavation, let us make this as start milestone. Then completion of substructure, it is finish milestone. Completion of superstructure, let us say finished milestone. And completion of testing and commissioning also finish milestone. And handing over is finish milestone. Here, like I explained you yesterday, if someone is not having time to go through all the program, they can have a glance over here and get the all details about the project, like start and finish date. So now let us leave this portion as it is, because we are not reached up to here to this superstructure, substructure and all. So let us link this at later stage once we finish our all complete program. Okay, then everyone is reached up to here, then send me a message, then we will move further. And if you have any doubt, please ask. Since we are not linked these activities, it's just showing all the dates as 1st August only. Let us complete the whole program. Then after that you will come to this section for link these activities. Okay, let us continue. Now we are entering into the real construction stage over here. This again we have divided into 5 sections, like under construction, substructure, superstructure, finishes, testing and commissioning, and handing over. In substructure, all the activities up to ground level or which is going below the ground level, these all our activities are called substructure, up to the ground slab. And superstructure, mainly the structure of the projects, columns and slabs, these are considered as superstructure of a building. And then finishes includes plastering, tiling and other finishing items, then testing and commissioning, then handing over. Let us start here. Insert activity. We'll start from, since we have entered a survey activity over here, it's already survey work is done. After survey work, we can just move to, okay, let me rename this activity ID. I'll put substructure SS 1000. Then let us enter. Okay, before excavation, leveling works will enter. Leveling works, enter. Then insert excavation and compaction for PCC. Then insert PCC works, then enter, insert. Here, like I explained during construction sequence activities, in some of the projects, there will be a waterproofing membrane above the PCC to protect the structure from moisture content or water content. So we'll add that activity over here, waterproofing works, or oblique. Even some of the projects without membrane, they will be doing bitumen paint only, bitumen paint also. So we'll mention that also. Bitumen paint, enter, insert. Then after that, reinforcement for footings, enter. Then shuttering for footings, concreting for footings, then let us add one more activity, like curing will add. Okay, we'll add curing here, curing of footing, and insert reinforcement for stub column, shuttering for stub column, then concreting of stub column. Let's add curing for stub columns, curing for stub columns, then waterproofing works, waterproofing works. Now backfilling up to plinth beam bottom level, so insert, then PCC for plinth beam, then reinforcement or waterproofing for plinth beam PCC, Then reinforcement for plinth beam. Then shuttering for plinth beam. Then concreting for plinth beam. Then curing for plinth beam. After curing, again waterproofing works. Now backfilling in plinth area. Enter. Then after backfilling in plinth area, we have to do excavation for this underground MEP pipes and all, like sewage pipes, like drainage pipe, and any other duct is required for cable and all. So excavation for MEP pipes. We cannot do it before backfilling in the plinth area because while doing compaction and all, these pipes may get damaged. So what we do generally, general practice, we'll do the backfilling in plinth area, then we will excavate trenches for the MEP services. Enter. Then MEP pipes. Enter. Then backfilling MEP trenches. After backfilling MEP trenches, there will be a anti-termite treatment. Anti-termite treatment and PCC for grade slab. This we do together because once we have done the anti-termite treatment, immediately PCC has to be laid, or within a day that PCC has to be laid to protect that anti-termite treatment. So I clubbed this activity. Okay. I clubbed these two activities. Once anti-termite treatment doesn't take much time. It's just spraying of that anti-termite chemicals, and over that PCC will be laid. So I'm clubbing these two activities. Then insert reinforcement for grade slab. Again, here some MEP pipes will be there in the floor for wiring works and all. So we'll insert that activity. MEP conduits, oblique ducts. Enter, then insert, then grade slab, concreting. Okay, up to here we have completed all activities related to the substructure.